All right, so sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulties or whatever. So I'm back. So basically today, and there's Jordan in the back. Say hi, Jordan, our special guest today. Basically, we're talking about how to get quarantine results. So how can you get results while you're sitting at home, off work, whatever, got to work out from your living room, garage, basement, something of that nature. So number one on the list, number 1 and 2 actually are kind of tied in together. They help you with your goals and they help you to be able to see the results better. You want to take before and after photos and measurements. Now, again, remember, I'm going to go over these things in detail later on this week. So I'm kind of briefly touch on everything today and then just keep moving on. So again, before and after photos and before and after measurements for helping you set goals and actually giving you visuals on seeing the results from what it is that you did. Number 3 also kind of ties into that is tracking your sets, your reps, and your weight, because you want to be able to, again, see your growth, but you also want to make sure that you're progressively overloading as well. So, like if you're using the same amount of weight or you're using the same band over and over again, obviously you want to do more reps. So tracking the amount of reps you do is going to help you gauge how much more you need to do every week to get better. What's next, Jordan? Take a fit test. That's another great way of measuring your progress. So I'm also going to do like a fit test later on this week, a sample fit test that you guys can do. But you guys can Google a fit test. You guys can inbox me with your specific goals or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, and I'll write you up a fit test. But basically, it's just saying that you can. Number 1 is letting you know where you're at physically. Like how long how long does it take you to run or walk or jog a mile? But also like how many push-ups can you do? How many pull-ups? How many sit-ups? Stuff of that nature, measuring different things, whether it be your strength, whether it be your endurance, your vertical jumping ability for athletes, stability, balance. There's tons of different fit tests for whatever your goals are. Jordan, what's next? Online support. So I can be an example of a resource for you to get online support. You can message somebody, get a circle. If you have friends that you generally work out with but you can't get together right now, you basically just want a circle of people that you can trust that are going to hold you accountable and who have kind of the same interests or goals that you have. That way you can kind of bounce ideas off of each other. But like I said, I'm your live resource if you have questions or anything like that, and I'm sure there's tons of other personal trainers or fitness professionals or anything else out there that would be happy. Or find a group on Facebook. That'd be a good one. What's next, Jay?
Meal plans.
Meal plans. Meal plans are great. If you don't have access to a meal plan, or you can't, like if you're just in a position where you can't follow a strict meal plan or something like that, just follow some dietary guidelines. I've talked before about like common sense eating and stuff like that. You got questions about that, I'd be happy to talk to you about that type of stuff. But get on some sort of nutritional plan that's gonna help you stay accountable to your goals in terms of fitness. Like if you're trying to lose weight, you want to manage how much your calorie intake is or something like that. If you're trying to gain weight, you want to make sure you're getting a surplus. If you want athletic performance, you want to make sure you're getting the right amount of carbs and the right amount of protein for your recovery to help you with your performance, stuff like that. So some sort of dietary guidelines to help you. And a good resource is MyFitnessPal. So if you don't have a MyFitnessPal, sign up for MyFitnessPal. It's free. It's an app that you can download on your phone. Helps you track and it helps just educate you on like nutrition. What's next, Jay? Can you read the chicken scratch? Let me see it. All right, so I had a list of things here. So the science of the phases. So that's another thing we talked about, like the phases in the training. If you're just starting a plan, you want to start with something that's going to help you build a strong core foundation, help you build up your endurance and stuff like that. So you want to do something that's going to ease you into a workout progression at first for like 3 to 4 weeks. Then the next phase is strength and hypertrophy or max strength or whatever it is that your goal is in terms of strength. Now that's when you can get more into how much weight you're using, or really ramping up your reps and stuff like that. And then the third phase is performance. And performance is not just an athletic term. Performance also can mean like functional for an everyday person. Like if you're a UPS driver, you're doing weird stuff, like you got to reach and grab boxes, and you're doing a lot of stuff based off your balance. So that performance training ties into everyday work as well. Then not only that, if you're sitting at a desk all day, or if now you're off work and you're on your couch all day, you want something that's going to keep your body moving functionally, so when you go back to everyday regular life, it's not going to be like a something hard to get back to. What's next, Jay? Foundation. Oh, that's I talked about that. You can skip those 3. Dietary guide. Let me see it. Dietary guidelines, nutrition plan. We talked about that. So medicine ball and stability ball. So one thing you want to do and take advantage of is like a medicine ball. It's something that you can store it in your living room or something like that. It's something you can sit on. It's going to help your posture, help your lower back. You can do a lot of different exercises on a stability ball. It's going to take a lot of the pressure off your spine and off your joints and things like that. So medicine balls and stability balls are going to be great. You can get them for like $5 at Dollar General. Stuff like that. So take advantage of medicine balls. They're great, not just for working out, but even lounging around. My kids love bouncing on them and stuff like that. So what about people who love cardio? So this is where we're at. Where's the cardio? What about people who love cardio? People who love cardio, who can run, jog, walk, whatever. It's finally starting to get nice out. Go ahead and start doing it. But if you are just want to do your workouts in your house, you can do a lot of HIIT training, or a lot of circuit training and stuff like that, where you're doing a lot of high reps, where you're doing exercises back to back to back without a break in between and stuff like that. So that's another great way to get your cardio in. Or just do high reps, as many reps as possible. That's another great way. What's next, Jay? Supplements. So supplementation. We talked about supplements before as well, but you want to maybe invest in get you a pre-workout, get you protein, get you BCAAs. You don't need to spend a ton of money on supplements. Like if you're going to just do the very, very base and do supplements, I would say get a pre-workout, or, try creatine, or get a protein